This is my fully kitted out gaming room and content studio, and unless this is your first time on the channel, you're probably very used to it by now. It's been the home of my content for the past 2 years, and I've loved building and upgrading so much in here during that time. And it still feels just like yesterday that I was putting all of this together. But today, the time has come to say goodbye to this room. Because I'm moving house again, so I'm going to be taking all of this down and moving it over to the new place ready for a brand new studio. You guys enjoyed my last studio teardown, so I'm doing it all over again. Let's get into it. So this room has been the home of my content for the past few years, and it has been by far my favourite of the few that I've put together. The room holds many memories, and saying goodbye to it is not an easy moment. Of course, it's super exciting having a brand new room come in, and I'm looking forward to designing and putting together a whole new setup, but this room is very special to me, so I'm very sad to see it go. This has been the home of my content for 2 years. I moved in here just after going full time as a creator. I became a YouTube partner whilst here. I actually got engaged to my fiance in this room. It's been a major part of both my life and my journey as a creator, but it's time to start a new chapter, and that begins by tearing all of this down. So to start things off, let's clear out this corner. This was the final part of the original studio build to be completed, and it's a nice little corner to display all my keyboard gear and a few other bits. But honestly, this has probably been the most unused part of the entire room. And while I've loved having this display up as what was an evolution of my first keyboard display from the last studio, I don't actually know if I'll be recreating this in the new room, mainly due to a lack of space, but also I'm just not as into keyboards the way I used to be. But while I struggle to remove this set of drawers, maybe now's a good time to hear from the sponsor of this video, Crucial. Your RAM could be doing more. Crucial's range of DDR5 products just got even better with a higher density offering across the board. DDR5 Pro OC Gaming Edition now comes in 64GB kits, unstoppable speeds of 6400 MTS for smoother gaming, 25% lower latency and higher frames in AAA games. Plus the black and white designs certainly look the part as well. DDR5 Pro now comes in up to 128GB kits, support with Intel XMP3 and AMD Expo, higher bandwidth for next level multitasking, faster processing and boosted frame rates when gaming, and a sleek low profile matte black heat spreader for those nice aesthetics. DDR5 Classic DRAM now comes in up to 128GB kits with double the bandwidth of DDR4, and higher transfer speeds for shorter load times, faster file transfers, lower lag times and higher refresh rates. So if you're looking for your next PC upgrade, you can check out Crucial's range from the link down in the description. So with that all done, the first corner is clear and we are off and running with the studio teardown. So now we can move over to the other corner and take down these shelves up above the racing sim where I store all these racing decorations. Now, as I briefly mentioned, I am going to struggle a little bit in the new studio for space because it is much smaller than the current one, but this is an area that I want to try and recreate because I really like the vibe of it. As I'm going to be still using the racing sim, I want to have an area where I can display all of my cool racing decorations and have that racing vibe, I guess. It will likely be very different to how I've done it with these shelves, but I don't really have a plan yet, so I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. But with those all taken down, already parts of the room are starting to look quite bare now, and I really don't like it. I hate this part where I have to take the studio back down. But of course, it's something that needs to be done, so moving on to the next area, I'm going to be taking away this drawer unit from behind the sim so that I've got the space to pull the racing sim out when the time comes. I was actually planning to replace these drawers before we decided to move house, and I was going to put up a nice shelving unit to display all of my cool gear. And the sad part is in the new studio, I won't have the room for the drawers or the shelves. We've already taken down a chunk of stuff from this side of the room, so now let's jump over and look at this setup. I'm not actually going to touch the main setup just yet, and instead the next focus is going to be taking down this unboxing desk. And of course this will be the last time you see these white countertops because in the new studio I'm going to be replacing them with some nice solid wood ones instead. It's the first time I'm going to be moving away from the all white aesthetic, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm hoping that it's still going to look great. Again, because the new studio is going to be a lot smaller, I'm not actually going to have the space to have a dedicated unboxing desk, which is going to be a shame, so I'll just have to double up my other setup for doing all my unboxing content instead. It is crazy how much bigger this room feels already just from taking down that unboxing setup though. With that all disassembled, let's take down some decorations like this pegboard and the shelf above my main setup. The pegboard displays have been a staple of my setups for a good long time, and honestly they are one of the best and most effective things that you could do in your setup, and they are so cheap to put together. This is definitely something I'm going to be carrying on in the new studio, but it will have to be a little different, again because of that lack of space. Now let's take down the shelf display from above the main setup. Again, this is something I'm looking to recreate in the new studio, as I really like the way that this looks and I think it fits really well with the setup. These sleek and minimal IKEA shelves really are perfect for this kind of thing, and I fully recommend them. I may even get a couple more because I have so much stuff to display. With that down, the main setup is starting to look a little more bare and empty, but I'm going to leave the actual setup itself alone for a bit because I'm just not ready to part with it yet. So far we've just taken down cosmetic stuff and decorations, but left all the setups intact. But that time has come now to start taking these apart, starting off with the racing sim. This of course is going to be coming with me and going back up in the new studio virtually as it is. And to make my life easier, I'm going to leave it pretty much fully assembled, apart from removing the chair to make it a lot easier to carry out and into the new house. And also remove the shift plate so that it actually fits through the doorway. And I'm also going to leave all the cables connected to save me a chunk of time setting it back up. The last thing I need to do is to take the monitor down from the stand because I don't want it getting damaged during transport. Then with the space all clear now, I can take down these Elgato wall panels, and I don't think I'm going to be using these in the new space, but you never know, I might come up with a way to use them when I get there. And I also won't be using this poster either because I've got something to replace it. And there we go then, that's the first of the 3 setups fully taken down and disassembled, and honestly this racing sim is one of my favourite upgrades that I've made while I was in this studio, and I'm really happy that I had the opportunity to put this together, and it has given me so much fun over the last year or so. But now it's time to leave that off to the side for a little while and move on to taking down the gaming setup. This setup has grown and changed a lot since I first moved in, and while some of the parts have survived the entire time I've been in here, a lot of upgrades have been made, and again this has been really fun to upgrade over the past couple of years. A few parts of this setup are going to be coming across into the new space as well, like the PC, monitor and some of the other gear, but I am going to be making some fairly big changes to this setup once the new studio comes in, and I'll explain all of that more when it comes to the studio build video, but for now I'm just going to let you guys wonder what exactly you think I'm going to be doing. The final job is to take down this Nanoleaf lines display, and again I want to try and recreate this in the new space. It just depends whether there will be room on the wall for me to do it, but I really like this design, so I am going to try and bring it back. So with that all down, that means that this side of the room is now done in terms of dismantling everything. I just need to tidy up and take everything out of the room, but this side is basically done. So that means that all that is left to do now is to take down the main editing setup, and obviously this is going to be a very sad time because once that's done, the entire room will be finished. This main setup is where everything started for me. Way back 2 years ago when I was first moving in here, I came up with the plans for the room, and the main setup was the first thing that I designed. I remember when I put everything together and got it all built, and it came out looking even better than I expected, and I was so happy with the way that everything looked. And yeah, this has been the main staple of the room ever since. It's been the main part of my content. It's where I filmed all of my content and edited everything. And because the new studio is going to have a very different aesthetic to this one, it's going to be so strange not having that all white theme anymore. I realize I'm talking about this like it's my baby or something, but to be honest, it kind of was. It's so weird seeing something that you've worked on or worked at every single day for the past couple of years just gone like this. There is still one final job to do, and that's to take down this massive Nanoleaf display from the back wall, and I don't know if I'll be putting this up in the new place. We'll see when I get there. But there we go then. That is the entire studio taken down and a curtain being brought down on the last 2 years of my journey. Like I've said repeatedly, it has been an absolutely epic last couple of years, and even though it doesn't sound like very much, it has been life-changing for me. So this room holds a ton of memories in both my personal life and my journey as a creator, and I really appreciate you guys that have been here from the very beginning, or even if you've joined me anywhere along the way. I appreciate every single one of you for coming in, showing that support, and enjoying the content that has been made in here. Of course, the end of the studio doesn't mean the end of everything, and I am going to be building a brand new one very soon, so keep an eye out for that, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. And let me know your favourite memory of this studio down in the comments as well. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will catch you very soon in the studio build video. See you later.